Hi, this is Dr. Sanders again here at Integrated Health Solutions. Today I want to talk about standing. Upcoming holiday season, there'll be a lot of opportunities to go to events, and there may be a fair amount of standing, especially if you have to stand in line for events or standing in line for trick-or-treating, wherever that may be. Standing can be something that causes aches and pains, especially if you have to do it for long periods of time. And today I want to go over what things can I do as I stand to minimize the discomfort I feel when standing. First off, when we stand, your body has to engage muscles on the front and on the back and on the legs to help keep you upright. So in a sense, there's constant muscle contractions going all around to keep you centered. If that doesn't happen, you start to drift forward, and then the back muscles have to contract to pull you back, and to not fall backwards, front muscles are contracting to pull you forward. And it does this so seamlessly and in a subconscious level that you don't even have to think about it. Problem happens is when compensation set in, particularly one big compensation here for standing and for back pain, is the body will start to use the bigger back muscles here in the back more than it should to provide the motion and support of the motion. There's a little bit of tiny muscles deep along the spine that act as stabilizers that make sure the bones stay in the right place as the big back muscles do the global motions. Sometimes the body, though, will decide to use the big muscles to do the global motions and support the bones, and it doesn't do a good job of doing both. That can cause irritation, compression on those bones, bone to bone. Compression over time causes irritation on the joints, which lead to, okay, my back is grumpy when I stand for long periods of time. So a couple things you can do to help minimize that compensation, or the body's need to compensate that way when you stand, is we want to make sure the pelvis here is level with the ground. A lot of times when we just stand normally, and it kind of dips forward like this, and that causes the back muscles to do a lot more work than they need to, along with the leg muscles as well. So simply when you're standing, what you can do to minimize that tension on the back is you just tilt your pelvis forward and then bend the knees slightly. You should notice a pretty good decrease in tension in the back while doing that. And then we encourage breathing into our core more in this position. Now, the idea is not to stand like that for, let's say you're standing for a couple hours, is to stand that way the entire time, because you will notice that the quads and the knees will get tired as well. But it is trading off standing like this and then back into here. Every time you think about it, you feel the back tightens up, then you'll tilt the pelvis back again and the knees bend. You'll start to notice those get a little tired, the knees get a little tired, then you'll kind of come back to this position. Then you get the back, you start to feel the back getting tired, then you'll come back again in this position. So as holding that position is ideal, as long as you can for the back, realistically your body will switch back and forth. But by switching back and forth, you should improve the longevity of the back and decrease the chance of irritations while having to stand for extended periods of time. Now, if you find you have to do this frequently, even with this suggestion, it could mean that your body has a deep root compensatory moving pattern, where regardless of what position you put it in, your body is ingrained to use those back muscles for the mobility, the big motions, and for the stabilizing motions of the spine. And that can be a real problem that can lead to other issues down the road. So you'll need to see someone like me here at Integrated Health Solutions, where we dive in and help your body learn how to properly disengage the big back muscles and engage other little stabilizer muscles consciously, and then teach you and empower you how to do that through your daily routine so that you can do it by yourself. So if you find yourself in this position and just want information regardless of this, just to check to see if you have those compensation patterns in your back, go ahead and check out our website, schedule an appointment to come on in. It's at www.ihsindy.com, and we'll help get you standing longer with great back help.